Greetings, and welcome to the Voices of the Vanguard. Today I have with me Sully from Sully Games. Say hello, Sully.
Hello, Guardians.
And today we're going to be talking about a bunch of stuff, really. Let me pull up the
Really?
Discord. So we got. I guess you want to talk about the beaver codes, apparently.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, they kind of mentioned that in TWAB, so we can kind of save it.
and then what else?
Spire the Stars is a hot topic. Shocker.
And Destiny
This is
2
kind
being
of,
on Game Pass and the new trailer that dropped.
yeah. And I already had, like, I guess last week was, like, really bad for, like, cheating for trials. And I've been seeing more and more people kind of, like, I wonder on how much of the community's gonna swap over. The PvP community are going to swap over to console compared to PC. And obviously, yeah. And then we got to see a new trailer today, and Destiny 2 is also going to be on Xbox Game Pass with all expansions, including Beyond Light, but seasons will not be included with Game Pass, which makes sense. But I think it's it.
All right. So let's start with what we've been doing with the World of Destiny. You go ahead.
Titles. Finally got, because I think last week I didn't have Blacksmith and Shadow.
No, you didn't.
I finally got those. I think I got those like literally Friday night is when I got them because I actually had to work Friday, and got those two titles down. So now I'm working on Reckoner and making progress in that. That's definitely going to be a grind. Uh, the
Getting the medals
Notorious,
is going to be the pain in the ass for all of them, honestly.
yeah. I think the Notorious Reaper one probably has the worst medal that I've noticed.
Worse than the collector?
But isn't the collector, is that getting all the motes like at once, or is it just getting 20 motes? I didn't actually pay attention
It's
what the collectors
you have to
want.
get half banked, so it's like whatever
Um,
the half of the bank is.
and I think I've already done that like 2 or 3 times on this character.
Well, when we run with a 4 stack, it won't be that bad, but doing solo will
Yeah,
be pretty bad.
yeah. But the Reaper one has like that where you have to kill like 10 enemies, and like each enemy has like, you have to be killed like in 3 seconds. So that one's kind of annoying. Uh, Sentry, I think that is that the other one. That one seems super easy, where you just literally mark everything. I'm just like, oh well, I guess. But yeah, I got some solid progress yesterday. I played with Ninja. I think that might be a big focus. We got a few triumphs done in last wish on Saturday. We got what, 2 or 3 of them done on Saturday, Kane?
What?
You remember? How many triumphs did we get knocked out last Saturday?
For what?
Last wish.
Oh,
2 or 3, right?
we just did like the yeah, well,
We did the
yeah, because
challenge.
we did the challenge, and then we also did a couple of the like subclasses, right?
Yeah, I think we did like all arc and then maybe all void. I think we just need to do all solar and that will be done. I think we'll probably do that this Saturday. I'll have to look. I can't remember. But I know we knocked out a few of them. We had a really good time last Saturday just raiding Last Wish. It's becoming like my favorite raid in D2.
Last Wish, yeah. The more
I,
I play it, the more I really like
yeah.
it. Yeah.
I wish if I would have probably played that at like current power, I think it would have been easily my favorite raid, but
Oh my god, dude, you're fucking fan.
yeah, turn it down. I'm gonna just actually turn it off.
Oh, it was killing me the whole time. I was trying not to say anything.
Um, so it's not too bad in here, anyways. I don't know. I had it on, but yeah, it's becoming like my favorite raid. the more we run it. So Petra's run's gonna be a pain in the butt.
Yeah,
For
the
sure.
platforming section. We'll just wait until Beyond Light comes, and then we can just make our own platforms.
Right?
uh,
Honestly, like, well, you have. It's not even the ship part's gonna be kind of a pain in the butt because like either like four of us get it right away, then like one or two people really struggle. But it's right after Riven when you get teleported. That's gonna be a pain in the butt.
people just need to like calm down and just not rush.
Is that time though?
I don't think so.
Okay, we'll have to try that out on Saturday. I don't know if it's time because I feel like it has to be time because you can't just like take all day, but maybe not.
I don't know. I spent quite a bit of time in that area, so
Yeah, we'll attempt that Saturday. Just
I'm
take our
pretty
time.
sure it's not timed.
Okay.
Or if it is, it's a generous timer.
Okay. We'll have to just keep practicing. I think we'll eventually get to the point where we're all comfortable. Get Petra's run done. What have you been up to?
I haven't been playing Destiny, so that's good.
Boo.
Well, Monday I was
Jeff,
watching wrestling
you probably were playing like the greatest game of all time, Superman N64.
on
So
Sunday. Yeah,
I
once a week.
that's fine. If you're gonna play anything else, that's what you can
uh,
play.
yeah, but no, like Monday I was watching wrestling. Tuesday, I think we did stuff. Last night I talked to Diet and we just like did. I helped him do some Umbral questing. Because he never unlocked.
I
He didn't unlock the recaster yet, so I helped him do that.
okay.
Um,
Yeah, Tuesday we did Pinnacles. Remember?
oh yeah, that's right. You got really shitty pinnacle rolls.
Yeah, I got 5 Pinnacle drops. 2 of them being energy weapons of same power. And then I had, I think, a helmet that actually dropped lower than what my helmet was. And then I got 2 helmets, and then I got boots.
And then what else did I do? Wednesday I watched Street Fighter the animated movie. That was cool. Yeah.
That's fun.
So that's pretty much it. Um,
Sounds lame. Play more Destiny.
yeah. So let's move on into our next topic. Did you want to skip the beaver codes for TWAB or?
Yeah, we can save Beaver for TWAB.
So
I
you
wasn't
just
sure if they're gonna talk.
so we're gonna go into Spire of the Stars, which I guess you just wanted a place to vent about Spire.
No, let's. I want to hear your opinion. Like, what do you think of Spire?
I think Spire is not too bad until the last boss. Like the last boss is what ruins that raid for me. Um, and that's because there's so many steps to like get to the damage phase. Um, like just a lot of needless like things to do. Like like you have to start it up. You have to kill things, and then you have to wait for him to throw the ball at you. Then you have to cleanse, and then you have to throw it at him. And then you have to do the ship shit again. It's just a bit much. If there was maybe
It is a
less
lot.
waves of ads, maybe it would be better. But it's just a
And when
whole
we talk
lot.
about Spire of the Stars, we're talking prestige.
Yeah.
Play. Normal is. I would still say normal is probably still kind of challenging
It's not that bad.
for some people, but like, yeah, if you don't know, like, if people go on there and like don't really know what they're doing, or like if you have, this is definitely the one raid where you can't afford somebody to die.
Yeah.
Like a lot of other like raids, you can kind of like you can afford that, but like this one, again, yeah, when we were running that Sunday, dude, people kept dying left and right, and I'm just like, come on, guys.
Yeah, it's bad because the two positions of floater is like really crucial in Prestige.
Yeah.
In the normal mode, they can do whatever. Like they can just shoot stuff and not like they would be fine. But in Prestige, like they actually need to be on top of their shit and killing things so people can stand on the symbols to open the door. That's like
And if
where everything breaks down is if someone dies while they're on the symbol, and then everything goes
Yep,
to
and
hell.
then if you have people not going to the right symbols to help out, which I had that happen quite a bit when I was getting just smacked. I believe that would be triangle that I was standing on, be the
Yeah,
right side.
you had no one helping you. I was watching.
Yeah, and like there would be like 2 or 3 people standing on like circle in the middle, and it's just like,
Yeah, it's like Circle doesn't need defending. It's got 2 walls. There's not a whole lot of bad guys that go there.
yeah,
Like
yeah. I
it's
kept
not
getting like popped
needed.
up in the air. I'm just like, awesome.
Yeah,
No, but I mean, I don't necessarily hate Spire, but like the one thing I definitely give credit to Spire is I think it definitely has done really good with time. Like this isn't like pretty much Leviathan, Prestige we can run through and like with no issues. Um, Eater, as long as like the loadout isn't complete trash, like you can run through without any issues, and then you have Spire. And like this is still like a raid where I see a lot of people complaining about like just struggling with.
yeah. There's a
And
reason why a lot of like
it's very mechanic heavy. Like it is like, and when I said earlier, like if you have one person go down, I mean it makes things so chaotic and it really hurts you.
yeah.
Especially if you have like a floater that is then taking the place of like somebody on a plate, then that floater dies, so now then you have just so much stuff going on, and it's just like, man, I'll give Bungie credit there. Like it's definitely one of my least favorite raids, but like at least it's challenging. Like,
It's
I
challenging
mean,
in
I
a bad
ran,
way though.
yeah,
I do like the whole destroying the ships aspect of that raid though. Like getting
yeah,
beamed up and throwing the balls at the ships, and then people on the inside can see like a giant laser come out and destroy the ships. It's pretty cool.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
that's really fun.
No, it is. There's a lot of cool things with Spire, other than like I don't really think there's any good loot in that raid other than like the emote, which everybody has now. And then obviously like the only reason I keep wanting to run this thing is because of freaking uh the sleeper catalyst
I've given up on
still won't drop for me. So
that. I'm just gonna hope that they add it to some other source in Beyond Light.
I'm gonna get it. I need it. Plus I need to beat Spire of the Stars on Prestige. I've yet to do that. So I've gotten to the boss like a gazillion times with people and we just never beat it because people just keep dying left and right at boss. And it's
Yeah,
frustrating.
it's tough. So we have another topic here. Are we going to see a shift in players move when the next gen comes out? Because Destiny 2 is going to be on Xbox Game Pass with Beyond Light. So is that confirmed? It's going to be with Beyond Light?
Yeah,
Wow, that's pretty big.
it is.
I think
The
we're
uh
going
the
to see a lot of
first
people.
part was I already had that before even the news of Destiny 2 being on Xbox Game Pass, and that was just because of uh comp and trials with so many cheaters on PC.
Oh,
I was figuring a lot of the PvP community is gonna probably swap back to console, I think.
I feel like most of the PvP community is already on console.
I don't know, man. A lot of the like content creators like I follow like are all on PC and they're all like
Isn't like True Vanguard and Cool Guy and them all on console mostly?
I know I know True Vanguard is, but like M-Tashed, Frost, Triple doesn't really play too much anymore, but Triple was, I think who else?
Fallout,
So,
isn't he on
I think
console?
I think he might be on PC.
Is he?
I think so. Not really for sure though.
Because I saw those three team up recently, so
Mhm.
I thought they were all on console.
But yeah, just even in general, like even if like you're not like a top tier like content creator, streamer, like and you're playing on PC because you don't want to deal with 30 FPS, like you're gonna then probably move over to console. You're still gonna get at least 60 FPS. And it's been confirmed, 4K 60 FPS on
Yep.
Xbox Series X.
That's one thing I liked
Um,
about their showcase was that they said I heard a lot of this is going to be 4K and 60 FPS. It's not either or,
yeah.
which you're hearing a lot of either or for PlayStation recently.
So,
So
um,
we'll see.
yeah. So it'll be interesting to see and especially now with Xbox Game Pass, with Destiny 2 being on there, and with Beyond Light, a lot of people probably would just pick up Game Pass and not deal with Beyond Light, and then just also get all the free stuff that you can get with Xbox Game Pass. So, but yeah, but also kind of go into more like in depth on the Xbox Game Pass, which was kind of like
So it looks like the Xbox Game Pass version is going to be the standard edition, but without the seasonal content. So like you'll get Forsaken, Shadowkeep, and Beyond Light, but you won't get any of the seasonal stuff. So like for casual players, this is going to be like a no brainer.
well, I mean, you can still like just buy the season.
Right.
So like
That's what I mean. Like for the
yeah,
casual player who like comes in every expansion, they'll
yeah,
play this, and then if they're like interested in going back for a season, they'll go there, and then play whatever free versions there, and then if they're interested, they'll buy the season.
yeah. It was kind of like an interesting move on both sides to kind of see this happen, but like kind of smart on Destiny because I'm sure like they're either getting some type of money up front or they're gonna get some like I don't know how payouts necessarily work with these type of things. But I'm sure it's gonna help out their player base,
Yeah, for sure.
even though it's already like free to play, but like getting Beyond Light out there and Forsaken and Shadowkeep, more people can play that too.
And Ultimate subscribers, Destiny 2 can also be streamed to your phone, Android devices via xCloud. So that's
Yay!
exciting. If I had any need for it, I would be excited about it, but I don't have any need. No one's traveling
Yeah,
anyways these days, you know? So.
yeah, no, not now, anyways. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess like you could do like random BS stuff with that, but like maybe bounties or like that's all the good content, anyways. But like, what else you gonna do?
I want to see someone them streaming Destiny 2 through their Android phone.
You want to see somebody stream them streaming Destiny 2 on their phone? Okay,
Yeah.
or iPad or something like
Do a
that.
solo GM Nightfall on an Android phone.
I'm sure somebody will do it.
Yeah, that must be some fun stuff to watch. Do you have anything else to say about the next gen?
I mean, I'm happy to see it was confirmed 4K 60 FPS.
Yep.
I mean, we can kind of go into details with like the trailer and stuff, which the trailer looked pretty good.
Yeah, so we'll go into the trailer right now then.
Yay, trailer content.
So we got to see a bit more about the actual abilities of Stasis, and yeah, it's all ice powers. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
You can throw grenades and create platforms.
Yes, we can.
So it can help people
Like
that
that
are
just.
really bad at platforming. Give them an extra platform.
Do you wonder if like that's gonna like they're gonna probably use that in the next raid with like a secret chest or like platforming?
I kind of hope they do, honestly.
Like there's gonna be something. It's like I feel like that would just be a waste if they didn't, which
Yeah, for sure.
who knows.
Like it kind of looks like, I don't know if you saw the part where they were making the platforms, but there's like a Vex lake with like a bunch of pillars up. So it looks like you have to create platforms to get across, or you could probably try and cheese it and just jump on top of the pillars.
Maybe.
There was also an ability that the hunter can do, which is make a wall.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's gonna be like the new Mia.
yeah. Welcome to Overwatch. This is, yeah. So you can make a wall and then also throw kind of like these
Oh,
knives, basically, or shurikens or whatever, and it'll freeze enemies in place. Um, this is where I said that the hunter is going to be more OP than it already is.
I mean, yeah, it just kind of depends on like how it actually works in game. Like,
I wouldn't be surprised if they had to change it where like the freezing ability only lasts so long after it comes out. So hunters have fun ruling Crucible still. Um, Also, it looks like
but
there's like
not
a
bounties.
not bounties.
Titans. Yeah, that's for Titans.
Why is that for Titans? What?
Guardian games.
Oh, okay, whatever. I'm already over it. Uh,
You guys got a statue and everything.
yeah, it's in the corner though. There's a giant ice staff. I believe that would probably be a warlock thing, like maybe a melee ability,
That would be a dope ass new weapon archetype, though.
like a staff.
Yeah.
It would be pretty cool, but it doesn't look like it will be a weapon.
No, it doesn't. But like we were talking, it was what last podcast when I brought up the
Actually, hang on a second here. Yeah, but we were bringing up like different type of melee weapons to bring.
not
Um,
melee. I was talking. I brought up the question of the week. It was, would you like
oh
to
yeah,
see more
support
like
weapons.
support?
Yeah.
Like the staffs would be really good for that.
There are some other staff abilities I saw. Like there seems to be one that's kind of like a roaming super, possibly. Um, kind of works the same way that the Nova Warp does, where you're running around and you like shoot like an area of effect.
Yeah.
Um, which that could be really cool. What else? There's also like a slide ability that I think the Titans could use. Did a bunch of like ice damage.
Talk about OP.
Also, there's a new weapon that was shown off that's rumored to be an exotic weapon. I didn't really see it.
Are we talking about like the grenade launcher? Or are we talking about like the shotgun towards the end?
I'm trying to
Talking
find
about
it.
here.
Trying to look through this here. Maybe it's the grenade launcher. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Got the trailer up.
Also, looks like the hunters could do a ground pound now, so they're not. So Titans aren't the only ones with melee abilities.
Or warlocks. You get nothing.
You get a staff.
Eh.
Sorry, I'm just trying to find this thing. Yeah, it looks like some kind of grenade launcher. Like some kind of void grenade launcher.
Mm-hmm. Be interesting to see what that is.
It's really hard to tell these things because there's like 2-second clips that we're looking at. So
yeah, they're pretty short.
yeah.
But overall, I was pretty pleased with the trailer. Like,
Yeah, man, it looks sick. I'm excited.
yes, I want to see more. I'm just ready for November 10th.
Yep.
When I have literally like 3 weeks off and I can just literally just play video games. That's it.
It's deep dive. So most of our fresh content. Sorry, we're getting into TWAB.
The TWAB.
So most of our fresh content doesn't end up on our streaming channels. So it's time to maybe get back to our old antics. Next week, your host will be the freshest face on the community team, Nicole. She joins us today into today's TWAB to discuss the details on developer deep dive in the Destiny dungeon. Thanks for keeping us company, not to mention each other during these very unique days. During our recent participation in the St. Jude fundraiser marathon, our friends who drive the GCX event, we discovered some new ways to recreate the streaming experience from our homes, which means developer commentary is coming soon to a screen near you. So we are invited to dive into the Prophecy Dungeon with some of the devs who created the experience. This will be happening on July 28th on a Tuesday at 10 a.m. Pacific. So that's cool. We'll get some developer commentary on the dungeon.
I always like when they do stuff like this. So especially for like big nerds who really like to kind of like a lot of the inside details and stuff. Always really cool.
So regarding beavers, we would never harm our large tooth pond dwelling friends from Canada, but we are on a mission to reduce their error codes.
Only the Canadian ones.
Only the Canadian beavers?
Yes.
No, you want to keep the Canadian beavers, but get rid of the American beaver. Do you guys have beavers in America? I guess.
I'm sure we do.
So late last week, we had success in bringing a number of beaver errors back down to similar levels reported in past seasons. Here's the Destiny dev team with some more info. This past week, Valve identified a hardware configuration issues with 4 relays in their Chicago, Virginia, and Stockholm and Dubai data centers. In each case, the affected relay was unable to send traffic to one of the other relays in the same data center. If a connection to a peer went through both of those relays, then it would have dropped. Valve has fixed the configuration issues, and we have confirmed that the rate of disconnections in the affected areas have been reduced significantly.
I can also confirm that. I can't remember the last time I got a beaver error. And I've been on Destiny a lot lately.
These changes have reduced beaver error codes significantly, with players in the central and eastern United States of America being impacted the most. Beaver error codes are an indication of connectivity failure and can be caused by a wide range of issues. Some beaver error codes are caused by local internet connectivity issues. If you're still experiencing a lot of beaver errors, please follow our network troubleshooting guide. So, woo! Beavers.
So, Destiny saved.
They
beat the raid, guys.
They beat the beaver raid.
The raid is complete. World's first.
They ate the beaver in the eater of beavers.
The eater of beavers. No, this was huge. Yeah, I haven't had any network type issues for like days now, and it's kind of nice. I'm gonna probably log on tonight and get beavered, but oh well.
Right. Friggin' jinx it for yourself.
Right, but it has been actually really nice to not have to worry about beaver errors popping up like almost every 20 seconds.
Sorry, I'm trying to find something. God damn it.
What are you trying to find?
Never mind. I was gonna try and find my jacket because I got an email recently that my jacket was sent. Anyways, back on the menu. So something that's not filled with beavers. The Destiny official cookbook, released this week, contains all kinds of Destiny-inspired culinary concoctions, waiting for you to whip up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That'd be hilarious if they added in like a beaver recipe in like the last second. Just throw a note on it.
A little sticky note at the very back.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, so you can go ahead and grab that now if you're interested in.
Looking at this cover is like making me really hungry.
It's just fried chicken. That's all it is.
I don't care. And rolls.
Yeah, rolls are good.
Rolls. Also, see at the top right, it looks like Hush Puppies.
Is it like a little doughy thing? Dough ball?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's Twitch Prime, so we're gonna get Tractor Cannon, Machinist Trove, Shadow Trespass, and the Cavalcade exotics. Yay. Some more stuff regarding the dam. Are we getting a new emblem? Septenary encryption emblem? Last week, players were able to redeem their Bungie Day Septenary encryption emblem in their Bungie.net accounts. Code redemption history. An issue arose where players discovered that they had an option to choose a platform to redeem the emblem on. It was not intentional.
I think it's if you played on Bungie Day.
Okay. I don't remember getting this, so.
They probably sent you an email or something.
Maybe. Some other known issues that they're working on. Players can't see their responses in chat on PC anymore. That's an issue. Duress and egress lore may disappear from the triumphs that aren't claimed. The Southpaw controller scheme doesn't allow sparrows to boost. And high energy fire dawn mod doesn't allow consumed with light to stack twice when the stacks on stacks mod is equipped. And that's it this week.
Yeah. Pretty short and sweet. Well, not really short, but just sweet.
Big news is the beavers.
Yes, thank God.
What's next? So next up we have is the question.
Hasn't broke the game in a while, so maybe Telesto.
Right. So next up we have is question of the week. Would you want to see a ship battle game mode in D2?
Or a mission?
I would love to see ship battles in D2. Considering how many like darkness pyramids there are and like all those fighter ships that they have, I think that would fit fairly well.
I just want to be able to fly my ship.
For real.
That's all. It can be me blowing Kane up or me blowing up some space alien.
PvP could be fun.
Either one works. Probably blowing up Kane would be the best.
Of course. Yeah, so if you leave, so I would like to also see it. I would also like to see, actually this would be probably the one of the few modes that I would actually like to see in PvP. Because I haven't had a good dogfighting game in a long time, you know, and Squadrons is looking to scratch that itch, but if Destiny could give that to me too,
even better.
Even better. If you have your idea for a dogfighting game mode in Destiny 2, leave your answer in the comments section on our website or on YouTube, wherever you find this podcast. And let's move into the questions that we got from our Discord.
Questions.
So JM wrote in.
Hi, Jay.
He said, "Think of how many people have spent money on Eververse items. People have money
I don't want to think about that.
and are willing to spend it on cosmetics, so they'd be willing to spend it on the best and desirable loot. As long as their trials and loot locked behind going flawless, people are going to pay or cheat to get there. Should trials go and just bring back fun and interesting game modes, along with a better overall loot pool that anyone can get?" So I will say Jay doesn't know about the history of trials, so it's only ever been elimination. Um, but that does not mean that. I mean, that means that. I mean, he has a good point about the different game modes, at least in
Well, I
my
mean,
opinion.
Trials of Osiris has only been elimination.
Okay, I've never played Trials of the Nine, so I have no idea about that.
Okay. Trials of Osiris has only been elimination.
Okay, but yeah, do you think they should maybe ease up on it a little bit, or should they keep
No,
it pinnacle activity with only one game mode?
keep it. Trying to figure out. Probably the matchmaking needs to be adjusted. Still, I don't know on how necessarily that could work. Maybe skill based.
I think I would have
Matchmaking.
better games if it was skill based.
Um, Obviously, like cheating is an issue, but like I feel like cheating's only an issue, and we kind of talked about this earlier in the podcast. Is really only an issue on PC, not on console. I think the biggest issue on console is people getting DDoSed on console. Um, so I don't even know if they've rolled out all their like uh new things for trials that they talked about. I don't know if that's coming until next season, where you have to have like so many hours.
Oh yeah, I have no idea.
If that's in effect right now, and that could help eliminate a lot of the cheating. Because like honestly, if like trials didn't have so many cheaters on PC, like I feel like the feedback would be like actually like pretty positive. Other than like probably some of the like people like at our skill level complaining about matchmaking. But I say keep it. Try to work out some more of the bugs. Try to figure out ways to get cheaters out. I don't know if that's bringing in like a third party type software. If what's gonna help. And I would say if we continue to have issues with like the next few seasons, or maybe after this expansion going into the next expansion, I would just say ditch it then if there's still issues. Like at that point, like I feel like if you had another just game mode, you're still gonna have issues.
Yeah. Um. So yeah, the whole thing with trials is that it's supposed to be like the pinnacle activity, like a raid type of activity, but for PvP people.
Yeah.
So making it like easier isn't going to go well with the PvP community. Making it so that anyone can just get the loot is not going to go well with the PvP community. Um,
Well, I know they talked about adept weapons. So like, and you should only be able to get like adept weapons. And we kind of, I mean, I know we talked about this on the podcast like a while ago. If you go flawless, you should get adept whatever weapon it is that week. If you go flawless, you should get whatever armor it is that week with really good stats. I would say like 65 and
I
above.
would say honestly, I would say you should make that good stats and also masterworked.
Yeah, I'm completely cool with that too.
Because I think that's worth.
Um,
I think that's worthy. Like you go 7-0, like
yeah.
it's crazy.
And then I would do the bounties, and then that gives the people that just want the loot a chance to get their collections, and you give them a weaker version of the weapon with not as good, mods on the weapon. Same thing with armor. Their stats, low 50s, you know, like, but because like at the point, like especially going into Beyond Light, like you don't actually need that armor to be high stats to be able to wear it, especially with like transmog. So like at least then you could then use that for transmog, and like they're not getting a 65 plus masterworked armor piece, but they can still fill their collections out. I know, and we've talked about this a few times in the podcast, but
Yeah.
I feel like that's what they need to do. Like, because not everybody should. You shouldn't be able to like hop on and play with like your two buddies and be able to go like 7-0 like that, unless you're like gods. Like if it was like Jay, Kane, and I, like three of us aren't going to go to 7-0 together unless we're playing just
I can't even
cracked
go.
out of our mind.
I can't even go
You know,
3.
like
Like, you can
yeah,
only
like
get 1 or 2 wins, and that's if they
so
get
like
beavered. Like,
yeah, and that won't happen anymore. So like
yeah,
no wins. But yeah, I feel like have the bounty like they do now. Allow people to get their collections done, but there needs to be an incentive to go flawless. Like it needs to be masterworked, high stat armor, and the weapons need to be adept, which I know they are talking about doing. So hopefully see that and Beyond Light. A good question, Jay.
Then he also asks, just to follow it up, should they have a freelance playlist?
No.
I think I'm with you on that. Just because if we're gonna equate it to a raid, there's no playlist for raids, so
Yeah. I'm cool with freelance and comp. I'm cool with like I just the way that Trials is built with like
it's supposed
the
to be about
card.
it's supposed to be about like communicating with your teammates and having like
Yeah.
tactical advantages and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So it's meant for you to be a sweat lord when you go in there.
Yep. Or like you can still like casually play like comp, like if you're good. Like if you really want to play like elimination, just go play elimination. I don't think there should be a freelance in trials. I don't think it would work either. Especially on how the whole trials card system is built, it wouldn't work. So
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. But really good question, Jay. We encourage everyone to write in with their questions for the show. You could either do it in our Discord under the channel Voices of the Vanguard, or you can email me, thomas@charshot.com.
or you can tweet at me. I believe mine's like Sully__games. Might be just one underscore, but
So, Sully, where can people find you?
you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and at Twitch at Sully__games.
And you can find me, your host Thomas, on Twitter, CSG Thomas, also here at charshot.com. We have a Godzilla review show now. The latest episode was King Kong versus Godzilla, or Godzilla versus King Kong. I don't remember the title name, honestly. But they talk about it for 58 minutes, and it's a lot of fun. You can also email me, thomas@charshot.com. Review our show on iTunes, Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you get podcasts. And leave a review. And I think that's it. I think that's it for me. And you. And the audience.
Well, the audience might not be done. See, K-Witz isn't done.
K-Witz ain't
keep
done.
going. He's ready to keep going.
He wants you to know when you're going to clean your room.
I don't know. Probably until I fucking move, because this room is like so small. Small room. Like
I feel the same way.
I have alright, because let me move my camera. Okay, all right. You see this glass right here, over there? See that? Okay, that used to have like 20 sweatshirts on there.
What?
Yeah, dude, I have probably no lie, I probably have like 50 something sweatshirts because like every time for Christmas, birthday, my parents give me sweatshirts, and I'm like, guys, like, don't give me clothes. I don't need clothes, especially sweatshirts. Well, a few months ago, not a few months ago, about a month, maybe a few months ago, um, my like hanger or hook or something where I had all my sweatshirts, like the thing that's like behind me, was on the door, and it like literally shattered that window. And I
Whoa.
literally just got that window like re-put in because I live in a house that was built in like the freaking like 1500s, and she doesn't want to update
America's
things.
not that old. Come on.
I'm exaggerating. Um, but so now I just have like all these sweatshirts laying on my bed. So I gotta find like a tote to throw in a bunch of my shit because I just have shit everywhere. Because yeah, my window shattered. So now I have just sweatshirts all over the place.
Yeah, and if you're watching live, I do recommend come check out Zero Score's stream. I'm going to be playing Halo
Yes.
1 with him, and it's his celebration for being affiliate. So he's going to be doing a drinking game.
Yay! Is
Yep,
it like 1 bit equals a shot, or is it
100,
1 bit
100
equals a
bits, which is
drink?
a buck, is a shot.
100 bits?
100 bits for a shot.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, that'll be a lot
What's
of
he
fun.
taking a shot of?
I don't know, probably whiskey or something. That face you made. I don't know what he's doing. You have to ask him. But yeah, we'll be there in about half an hour, 8 o'clock. So come on out. And until then, Guardians, eyes down.